James Blunt, this splendid wine is next. This is from the producer Selva Capuzza, called Minasso. This is Lugana Riserva 2015 vintage. Stay tuned and I'll tell you more about this exquisite expression from this very special part of Italy. Stay tuned. You know, I think Lugana is amazing, and I think this producer is fantastic. Now let me show you the label up close. Very evocative image, and love the artwork. Back label for you to look at here. It's you know, a fantastic producer. This producer is 4 kilometers south of Lago di Garda, or Lake Garda, and they produce these beautiful wines. So they have an agriturismo. It's called Borgo San Danino. And the restaurant is called Cascina Capuzza. So it's a 15th century setting, first of all. I just want to point that out. So DOC is really one grape only, Torbiana. And it's a really lovely expression. So this is a reserve wine. It's absolutely beautiful. So it's a bit of a gold dash hay coloration. It's absolutely exquisite, beautiful, gorgeous. And so this is really, you know, when you taste this wine, smell this wine, you're not tasting Riesling, you're not tasting Gewürztraminer, you're not tasting, you know, I've said this before, you're not tasting Chardonnay, Sauvignon Blanc, etc. You're tasting Torbiana, and it's a lovely expression from this very special region. I hope that more people get to taste wines like this because they're compelling for food. Enjoy this with seafood. This is how I want to enjoy this, and I will enjoy this with salmon this evening. And it's a lovely, beautiful wine. So this house does produce other wines as well, and so hence the name for, I think they have 5 different Lugana wines. And so this is called Minasso to distinguish from this wine to the other 4 wines that they do produce. Now this wine is 13.5% ABV. And so the first vintage is in 1998, 7,000 bottles in total. So not a lot of bottles produced. Exquisite wine and a beautiful characterization of the Torbiana grape. So in my videos, I will talk about vinification if I know it. So in this one, I do not have information on that, so I can't speak to that. But it's a well-crafted bottle of wine. So not even knowing the vinification, I still know and can appreciate this wine. So just on the palate as well as the nose on this wine, it's just exquisite, beautiful. So on this, on the nose, it's giving me a nose of calmest pear, a bit of apple note, honeycomb, and white flower. And next, the palate characterization. Now, if you weren't tasting the wine, just smelling the wine, you might characterize this as a different wine being on Torbiana if you did not know the grape. But because I do know the grape, I definitely could identify that. So the palate characterization. So a very opulent experience, but not overwhelmingly so. Not exuberant, but yet expressive. I mean, it's a very well-balanced wine, right? So the best term on this wine is balance. It's a balanced wine, fantastically beautiful. So Asian pear, freshly roasted pine nut. And as a boy, I do this myself and open them up. And as they were still warm, they had this beautiful fresh and yet sweetness to it. Not intensely so, but beautiful characterization, as well as oyster shell, representing that minerality as well as salinity notation. And it's wrapping up in a beautiful weighty texture, not too intense, but nicely so to enjoy with food, cheeses, charcuterie, and on its own. 95 points out of 100 points. Down below, you'll see information on this producer. You'll see information on their wines. You'll see information on Borgo San Danino, their agriturismo, as well as a restaurant, which is called Cascina Capuzza. So thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video, but between video shoots, let's stay connected. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and WordPress. Also put a hashtag down below, which is LuganaDOC. And you can see other conversations that I was having with other wine journalists about this particular region. So you definitely look at that if you're interested. And also down below, questions and comments can be listed. There's a like button, so please hit that button if you like this video. There's a subscribe button. If you haven't hit that, please hit that button. And if you have, I really appreciate that. And also you can find me on my podcast, which is on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Salute.